Stop buying into other people before you buy into yourself. Now, all of us have been to a point of being broke, busted, and disgusted. I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about physically, mentally, and spiritually. During our stay in the broke, busted, and disgusted mental resort, someone comes along by the way of Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and now TikTok with a 30-second, 60-second video about how great their life is and how they were once in the broke, busted, and disgusted resort. They show all the fancy toys. Well, some of them really own the fancy toys, and others, they're still faking it, still trying to make it. But that's another story. They tell you a better life is waiting on you, and you can have more money, better health, fancy cars, travel the world, and the list goes on if you just take the steps they took. They are sharing that one or two of their steps they took to have a better life while on a private jet, on a nice island, or surrounded by other rich people in a rich setting. Now you're excited. You're motivated by the lifestyle that was in the backdrop, the back screen for this person. Now you didn't hear anything that they said. You were motivated and you were so excited and blinded by the fancy cars, the big restaurants, the big house, the nice cars that they had in the background. But now you did hear one thing, and you heard this with your eyes, not with your ears. And you probably saying, how can you hear with your eyes? Well, because the only thing you heard was, you can have all this if you follow my process. And all this you have to see. So basically, you saw all the fancy things. You saw all the nice things. And so the only thing you heard was, you can have all this if you follow my process. So you heard with your eyes. Now, here comes the famous program or challenge sales pitch. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some great and successful people with dynamic programs and challenges. And my point here isn't to talk or throw shade on them, but a lot of these content makers fail to tell you that their lives didn't change with a course or a program or a challenge. Their lives changed when they bought and believed in themselves. Let me repeat that. A lot of these course makers, a lot of these challenge makers, they are content makers. But a lot of these content makers failed to tell you that their lives didn't change with a course, program, or challenge. Their lives changed when they bought and believed in themselves. See, a lot of people are buying programs after programs after programs and never see a change. Now you're feeling defeat over and over and over again. I know you get excited and motivated about hearing other people's success story, especially when you're down and when you're out and when you are feeling broke, busted, and disgusted. But until that excitement and motivation pull the trigger in your heart to buy and believe into your success, listen to what I'm saying. Until that excitement and motivation that you have and get from hearing other people's success stories pull the trigger in your heart to buy and believe into your success, you will always be a resident of the broke, busted, and disgusted mental resort. So please hear me when I say this. Hear me, okay? Do not buy another course, program, or challenge until you buy into yourself, until you become emotionally invested into your success. Again, I'm gonna repeat that. Do not buy another course, program, or challenge until you buy into your success and become emotionally invested into your own success. Hi, my name is Demetrius L. Brown, and I want to thank you for joining me for my audio blog. Oh, you can call it a short podcast, whatever you want to call it. But visit my website, www.demetriuslbrown.com, and you can get other tips. You can listen to other blogs. You can listen to other things that I have on my website that can help you take your life, your brand from great to greater. And get a copy of my audiobook, Who's Controlling the Conversations About Your Brand. If you register for my email, you can get a free copy. Hey, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later.